There's no single answer to who we are as Indigenous people. We're diverse, we're unique, we come from different nations and communities and have different languages and cultures. But no matter how far apart we are geographically, there are just things that First Nations, Métis and Inuit get from coast to coast to coast. So, first up, res dogs.
They're more sacred than the city dogs. I'm just saying, like, they have free range. I'm like, they don't belong to anyone, but they're everybody's.
The res dogs are rank around here. They're all related.
Oh my God, it's in the bushes. It's a German Shepherd, and then it comes out of the bushes, but it has like wiener dog legs.
We definitely do have res dogs. In Iqaluit, we call them Iqaluit specials. And I think like many years ago, someone brought like a little dog with little legs. So like that's kind of the style of dog that we have up here.
We're city boys. We're scared of res dogs, right? One or two I can handle, but any more than that, I'm running.
For generations, we have mastered the art of reusing every container possible.
You're like, I'm just looking for margarine, but you got like spaghetti, you got corn soup.
There's meatloaf.
The basil margarine. Or the no-nick one. Yeah, I remember her.
The cookie box that's really just a sewing box.
I'd go and peek, and yeah, there was never cookies there.
There's also the art of lip pointing.
No, too far. Just right there. Go over there. Not way over there, right there.
That's one thing I didn't get from our culture. I point with my fingers. I'm highly rude, you know?
When I was a teenager, it was more the nod. Like, hey, how's it going?
We speak with our faces, like this, like raising your eyebrows is yes, and this is no. So that I feel like that's more like Inuk style.
Lip pointing, I think we're just too lazy to do this. It was just easier, and we were smarter, so we just did this. Why waste our time?
And if you listen closely, you can hear an auntie somewhere dabbing 6 bingo cards at once.
People love bingo up here.
Cookum babysat so much that bingo was my first word.
Do we have a word for bingo? I'm like, yes, we all do. It's called Did your ma win? Did your ma win? Did your mom win?
Grandmas that like have like 4 dabbers, and they just like, they look like they're drumming for like Van Halen.
They have like, what, like 5 cards just all together and one number they can call it out. And I'm only playing on like the one single one, and will not be finished, and they'll still reach over and dab.
And finally, Indigenous families can be really big. Some of us have what seems like hundreds of cousins, which is really beautiful until you start dating.
Half of the reserve, I would say I'm related to.
Everybody's cousin, right?
It's like, you know, every time I go out with a girl, my mom says I can't go out with her. She's my cousin.
This guy I dated, we headed out to the res the one day, and he goes, "This can't be your cookum's place." I said, "Yeah, it is." And he goes, "This is my ex's cookum's place." I was like, "You dated my cousin?"
Just don't date your cousins, I guess, to make sure to ask your grandparents if you guys are related before you start seeing someone.
This is only a short list of the familiar things many of us can relate to. So, what do you think? What other positive, hilarious, uniquely Indigenous experiences do we have in common?